Yo guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a Rainbow Six Siege video. Now today guys, as you saw by the title, again I'm going to be going on about the clash glitch. Now guys, this is purely because people are getting still confused about how to do it and what to do, and I thought, I'd clear it up just to make it a bit easier, because I've had a lot of DMs about it and people are just getting really confused about it. I thought, it might help and it'd just be in general a lot easier for you to do. But this will also make me obviously having to stop messaging you guys, because I do get a lot of messages. Not that I don't like them, it's just that it's a lot of you to handle. I think just one video, obviously if I can just tweet that video, obviously my Discord, anything like that, it will just help you a lot better and deeper explanation. But today guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to be outside in the nice fresh air, which is going to be absolutely lovely. Now, the actual clash glitch is still happening, and in this video I've also got ways to get around it and actually prevent it for the other team to happen, which I suppose should really help, and maybe even help the game even better. But still, it's a very hard glitch to actually get around, because the way it just happens and it's so hard to actually prevent. So guys, the basic way to do it, obviously I just showed in the last video, wasn't that much of a definition or explanation of it. Pretty much, put down your barbed wire, aim in, and as you aim out, you're on hold X, and then put down your B button. Pretty much, that was it, and that was the easiest way to do it, and that's where I explained it, and it works for me. Now guys, people are getting confused if they don't know if it works or not. Well, the way it works, you do have to be in an online game mode, so if you're on a solo, actual kind of custom mode, then it won't actually work. I'm in an online one right now, but I've had my mate to leave, so I can just be in my lobby by himself, and he doesn't have to be there at all. But guys, this is the bit everyone's getting confused on. So after you've placed down your barbed wire, what you want to do is aim in. Now from there, as you aim out, so as you get to that point there, as soon as you see the X button, you want to pick it up and press your RB or the button just to get your clash shield. So guys, when you pull out, it should go boom and then RB like that. And see guys, if you did see right in the bottom left hand corner, you saw my hand kind of come out a bit, and that is when you know you've done it correctly. And see guys, once again it happens for literally a millisecond, and you've just got to keep an eye on it. So if you haven't seen it, then pretty much just keep an eye on it, and you can't see it from me, then just do it yourself, and that's when you know you've done it right. So guys, once more again, put it down, aim in, and then as you pull out, hold X to pick up your barbed wire and press RB or the button to put your clash shield. And see guys, then I actually did it wrong, which is just really poor of me as a glitcher. I know I did it wrong as soon as I did it, because I was just late. And see guys, something like that, then it works perfectly, and I've completely done the glitch, and now what I've got is the shield for me on there, but for everyone else, I've got the shield and no weapon out, whereas I've got my weapon out, I can shoot, and basically what's happening is, I'm shooting through my shield. Now guys, this glitch is very OP, and I've heard of people who have been losing the game purely because the game's just been unfair, and what they've done, they've been 3-1 down, and they've been doing the clash glitch, and they've just gone back and won 5-3. But guys, I know this is so unfair, and it's just a glitch. If I was you and you are getting annoyed by this glitch, then what I would do is pretty much just don't play the game until you know it's patched, because otherwise you're just going to get really annoyed by the game. But if you still want to play the game, obviously with the clash glitch still out, I've got ways to prevent it. Now guys, I know 3 of ways to prevent it, but still all 3 of those are very difficult to actually prevent, because it's hard for him to get your shield off. Now the first one is to pretty much get your Ash actual kind of gadget thing and shoot it at the shield. Now guys, what that will do is that will damage it, and that hopefully will break it, because it can actually break, but it's very very hard to break the shield. And with that said, if you can break it, then he's got nothing there at all. But at the same time, if you do shoot it, what's going to happen is, one, he should take at least 50 damage, because obviously he's hitting him, and he should also get obviously kind of a black smoke around it from the explosion. Now, when you've got the actual kind of black smoke from the explosion, what you want to do is pretty much run around him, obviously because his back's not invincible at all, it's only his front. Now that's the best way to do it, and that's the only way I can think with doing it with Ash. Now guys, going on to the second way, my other way would be to pretty much get a bunch of drones here, make sure you've got him, just keep an eye on wherever he goes, because that's the best way to do it. So if you know he's going down that corridor, best way to do it is go around and flank him, and obviously just shoot him that way. But then again, it's really hard, you've got to wait for the right timing. If he's just an objective hiding behind a wall, so his back's not obviously just touching anything, then it's just about timing it and just getting your luck. So there guys, that's leading to another one, is using your Capitao. So if he's standing still and you can't get him, then pretty much just fire Capitao him, he'll lose a 50 damage from the fire, purely because it will just go underneath the shield and it will just be that OP. Now guys, that is a lot, because if he does get shot by a Capitao, then it will mean a lot obviously damage to him, and then he pretty much will have to pretty much die, and that is just the end of him. And now guys, my kind of fourth one would be to pincer him. Now this actually does require communication from both of your actual teammates, and it can be very hard to do if you haven't got any teammates. But what you want to do is find out where he is on the map, say for instance where I am here right now. If I'm Clash and I'm going through, what you want to do is get one of your mates to come around this way, so you distract the Clash, and at the same time you want to get a mate to come around this way and come behind him. Now, the best way to do it, say for instance, I was the Ash and the Clash is there, what I would do is pretty much just run, hide, so he has to come to me and wait for my mate to come around and kill him, so he knows that someone's going to be there, pincer him, then you both should stay alive, maybe one of you will die and he will die, but still I would take that risk, obviously, sacrificing someone on my team, purely because of the Clash glitch, because it's that OP. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's not the best method, but to be fair, I think it's quite a good method, really because that Clash is pretty much like 4 players against 1, and it's just so OP, and you need to get him out of the game. But guys, apart from that, that is my preventions, and that's the way I'll do it. And what I'm going to do again is just show you one more time on how to do the Clash glitch. And also, if you do want to report this glitch, there is a link down in the description to report it to Ubisoft. So guys, aim in as you put out X and RB. And guys, something like that, boom, it should work, and you should pretty much be invincible, and that is it, and it's such an OP glitch. Now guys, I'm going to be starting a series soon. It's going to be trying Rainbow Six Siege glitches, just making them more OP and OP. And all you have to do is pretty much say what you'll try, what your method would be. And pretty much just go and try it and put it down in my Discord. And we'll have a discussion about it. And then I'll make a series on it. But that is going to be in the video. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, the subscribe button. And turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time. See ya.